Welcome back to another week of marathon training. We're in the thick of it, not much more to go. We're running like 5 or 6 weeks left till race day. I'm not looking forward to today's run. It's gonna be hell. I was out all weekend, celebrating my birthday. I was out in Fort Worth, Arlington area, drinking, going to the Rangers game, going to NASCAR race, having a lot of fun, with friends and all that. And yeah, I didn't know today's run's gonna be awful. That first run back after that, it's not gonna be good. But oh well. And then last night didn't help either. I was in my head, and then I didn't get much sleep last night, and it was just one of those days. But we're up, running on about an hour and a half, 2 hours of sleep. I'm kind of stressed out, a lot of stuff going on, but oh well. We're gonna get this run in. We're gonna keep it on the shorter side, probably just 3 miles, just to get ease back into it, get the legs moving and all that, and then we'll worry about the longer runs here later on in the week. But right now we're gonna go out there and we're gonna get started on this one, and yeah, just gonna see how it goes. I'm not looking forward to it, but we're gonna get out there and just get it done. So let's go. Not too bad out here today. No clouds in the sky, so hopefully there's no rain. I don't know if we're predicting rain or not, but oh well. It's a little bit after 6:30 in the morning, so we're gonna get this run in and see how it turns out. Like I said, I'm expecting to be on a little bit slower side just because first run after a heavy weekend, but we'll see how it goes. So let's get this one in. Doing all right. My left leg is kind of hurting me. I fell on off the mechanical bull this past weekend, and I think when I landed wrong, so it's causing me a little bit of pain. But oh well, we'll push through. And then I definitely feel that I gained some weight over the weekend, so because of that, I feel a little on the sluggish side as well too on this run. But oh well. Put on weight, it is what it is. So yeah, oh well. But just continue to push through this run, see how it turns out. So I thought about possibly doing another loop, doing like 5 miles, but yeah, my knee doesn't feel right. After I like I told you this past weekend, I rode a mechanical bull at one of the bars I was at, and I landed wrong off of it. So I think that's causing my left knee to be a little on the pain side. So it's probably best just to take it easy and call it. Do it 3 miles instead. So I'm not gonna do a second loop and just let it rest up at the end of the day, ice it or something, and see how it is tomorrow. Also kind of sluggish too anyway, because like I said, I did put on weight over the weekend. A lot of eating, a lot of drinking, so oh well. But just finished strong. Another mile left to go. Overall, that was a good run. Towards the end there, I started feeling better in my knee, but decided to end it early anyway. Like I said, I was kind of thinking maybe I'll do 5 miles and do 2 loops of the rim, but I was hurting, so I was gonna do 1, rested, and then towards the end I was running back to my apartment. It started feeling better, but I was like, nah, it's best just to end it anyway and rest up and make sure I don't overstrain it. So I'm gonna ice it today, and then we'll go back at it on the next run and see how it is there. But overall, not too bad. I kind of knew today wasn't gonna be that great anyway, but oh well. Water after a run though definitely hits different. Feels good, especially when it's nice and cool today. So feel really good after this run. I don't know, if this is the weather we're gonna have in New York, I'd be happy. It's nice and cool. It kind of got cooler as the run went on, but hopefully it stays that way and keeps on going down. Just better for the runs, and hopefully it's like that in New York, but we'll see. But yeah, overall good run, and so let's see how the next one goes. It's Friday night now. I know I kind of skipped through a lot of the week of the gym stuff, and then going to my other run and all that. Sorry, I've been all over the place this week, but
like I said in a previous video as well, kind of tradition on Friday nights before a long run or races and all that, I tend to get Olive Garden. So that's what I'm getting right now. I got my Olive Garden, got some breadsticks. Chicken Parmesan has always kind of been my go-to meal the night before a big race, and so I've been practicing with that this whole training period of having chicken Parmesan the night before, you know, my long runs, because technically my long runs are me practicing for race day and, you know, trying to get in that rhythm of what I'm going to do. I also went earlier to baby Walmart. It's the small Walmart. It's what we call in the neighborhood markets. I call it baby Walmart just because, you know, it's very small. But I went there to get some apples and all that for the morning, so that way I have stuff to put in me, some breakfast stuff, and, you know, go out there. I did forget Gatorade though, so I can get some electrolytes in me. I Uber Eats some Gatorade though from Target, so that should be getting here in a second, so that way I have time to eat. And then, you know, I'll drink some water right now, continue to hydrate, and then tonight as well I'll drink a thing of Gatorade so I can get some electrolytes in me. And another thing I've been kind of very open about this training season is mental health, and, like, you know, how I do struggle with some stuff like that, and then I do have high anxiety and all that. I've been feeling nauseous at times. Everything I've said in the video, like, oh, I threw up and all that, and I'm always very open about, you know, this, because I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of, and I think it's very good that people know that it is part of life. I am on anxiety meds prescribed, so I've been noticing the side effect where they have been feeling me kind of nauseous. So I used to take them in the morning when I first got them, and it made me drowsy all day. Switched them to the night, right before bedtime. Then as I wake up in the morning, kind of feeling like I said I have to throw up. Some days I do. So now I got told to try taking it with dinner and get some food in you while you take them. So I'm gonna try that. Hopefully tomorrow morning when it's time to go run, I'm not waking up and feeling like I'm gonna throw up. So we'll see how that goes too. All this is kind of, I know it seems weird while I'm telling you about this, but all this ties into training and all this, like, you know, these are things I have to figure out before race day, because the last thing I want to do is, you know, be feeling sick the morning of my marathon. So, and I have to take this medicine daily, you know. So I just got put on it about a month ago, and so I've been kind of playing with it since then. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and eat this dinner. It looks really good. Love me my chicken Parmesan, and yeah, we're gonna get ready to do this and get ready for this long run. So dinner time. Saturday, so long run day now. Today's one of those days where, like, I really just didn't want to get out of bed, but oh well, I made myself get up. I laid in bed for like an extra 10 more minutes. I was like, oh, I don't want to get up, but you gotta get up, gotta get this run in, gotta, you know, keep on working at it. So that's what we're gonna do. Today's a long run, so 18 miles or 3.5 hours, whatever comes first. You never want to run longer than 3.5 hours on training runs, just because at that point you start outweighing the benefits of, you know, running that long, and you start tearing down your body more, and it takes longer to recover, and it's just not good during training. During race day, you know, that's fine, you know, do what you got to do, but during training you never want to push it that long. So we'll see where we're at the 3-hour mark, and, you know, kind of gauge from there. But yeah, let's get this one in. It's about 6:30. It's 6:30 right now, so the sun should be rising here in a little bit, and it's supposed to be a high of 93 today, so hopefully, you know, it stays in the 80s for most of this run. It's still gonna get hot, but hopefully it doesn't feel too hot, you know, compared to the others. Right now it's like 76, I think 77 is what the weather said, so we'll see how it goes, you know. Hopefully a cool front starts coming in the next few days. I know there was supposed to be one next week coming in, so hopefully that helps out with the runs, and, you know, it gets cooler. And same thing up there in New York as well too, so that the temperature starts dropping as well, because we're about a little bit over a month out now from race day. So let's get this one in. The gate finally is fixed, the one on the side that I said, like, last long run that I couldn't get out of, so I had to go like all the way around. Well, this one, they fixed it finally, so finish up some last minute stretches, and we're gonna get ready to get this run going. The sun should be coming up here in about another 15, 20, 30 minutes maybe. Definitely within the hour, I don't know, but we'll see. But it shouldn't be too much longer. But yeah, let's get this one in.
That's 1 mile done. Feel pretty good. So long way to go though, long way to go. So just think of it a mile at a time and we'll get through this. Let's go. That's mile 2. Feels good for the most part. Left leg's a little tight, but I gotta stop here in a second for a red light anyway. So at the red light, while I wait for the light to change, I'll just stretch out my leg real quick and see how that goes. But yeah, still a long way to go. But like I said, just take it mile by mile. That's mile 3. So doing pretty well right now still. Yeah, about under 3 hours left or so of running, or 15 miles, whichever comes first. So yeah, just keeping it on. The sun's coming out now, so the light's coming out. Yeah, just keep on pushing through. That's mile 4. Still a little bit under 3 miles. 3 hours to go. So yeah, just keep pushing through. Try not to look at it as a run as a whole. Just try to take it mile by mile. So now I'm on mile 4, just to get to mile 5, and so on, so on. That's mile 5. Still hanging in there. So about to finish this loop again, refill my water, and then start the big loops. So yeah. That's mile 6.25. I just stopped to refill my water bottle, and I also took a chew. So still doing well. About 2 hours left of running. Well, a little bit over 2 hours left to go. So yeah, keep it going. Mile 9. Under 2 hours left of running to go as well, or 9 miles, whichever comes first. But so far so good. Sun's coming out, so getting a little on the warmer side, but pushing through. Mile 10. Kind of slowed down that last mile because I was going up that hill again, but 8 more miles or an hour and a half left to go, whichever comes first. So let's keep it going. That's mile 12. I'm gonna call an audible. I don't think I'm gonna do 18 today. I just feel like I'm getting a blister on my right foot, and I don't want to like cause more injury. And then my left leg's getting kind of tight, especially with the past couple of weeks it's been. So just gonna run to the Valero and back, and then call it. See, that should be about 15 miles. Still a good amount of running, but I'm not gonna do the full 18. We'll regroup and I'll explain more after the run.
Back in the apartment now, so I ended up not doing the full 18 miles. Like I said, I ended up doing a little bit over 14. My legs were getting really tight on me, and it didn't feel good. And then I felt like my right foot, I was starting to get a blister too, because you can just kind of tell when you're getting one. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting one right now. And I forgot to put on my blister prevention tape that I have, that I usually put on my shoes I usually put on my feet for long runs, and I didn't put them on. They're little, like, they look like Band-Aids. They're made by KT Tape as well, the same people I wear my KT Tape from. They're little strips, and I put them on the exact areas where I usually get my blisters. And today I just, this morning with everything, I just really didn't want to run. And I was like, okay, let me just get out there and, whatever. So I was in a hurry, and I just didn't put them on. And so I forgot to, and yeah, I felt it. So I was like, all right, you know what? With a little bit over a month out till the race, I do not want to push anything or cause more injury or anything like that. 14 miles is still a good amount of miles to run, still good training, especially with the way the past couple of weeks have been, with everything going on, the out of town trips, my birthday, all that thing. So the training hasn't been as well as I wanted it to. So it was just, I decided to play it smart and just call it early, and still just that way I'm not overdoing my body and not pushing too much and causing myself to be hurt. So yeah, that's what I decided to do. But right now I'm going to go ahead and shower and get cleaned up, and then I'm gonna talk to you more about this. So it'll be here, and actually for you instantaneously, for me about another about another 20-30 minutes to get cleaned up and all that. But yeah, let's go shower, and I'll talk to you here in a second. Well, I showered and I'm back, freshen up, ready to tackle the rest of the day. I actually have a massage later today at 3:30, 2 hours. So I'm gonna go and get some things worked on, especially my legs. Christiana over there at Oak Haven on the Boverde location does great, and so if you ever need someone and you're in the San Antonio area, highly recommend go see Christiana at Oak Haven over there in Boverde. But yeah, so I got that later. I'm also repping the Astros Space City jersey today. Big game today and tomorrow. So yeah, gonna watch that later. And yeah, so overall this training run though today, like I said, wasn't ideal. I did feel a little bit of pain coming into my legs later on, and it's just because of the past couple of weeks, the way the training's been going for me. I'm trying to go back into that long run. Probably wasn't the best way, so it's all right. Still 14 miles is a good amount, and we'll just keep on focusing next week and make sure we do good amount of runs, make sure they're longer runs as well too, 5-6 miles. Try not to do any 3-mile runs, and just keep it going, get more miles on my feet, and work on next week's long run too, and try to get the full 3.5 hours or 20 miles, 18 miles, whatever it is next week. But yeah, so in the meantime this weekend, try to relax, make sure physically I'm able to heal, mentally make sure I'm in a good space as well. A lot of that does affect training, so make sure both are good. If you're not mentally well, you physically won't be able to be as well either, and vice versa. So sorry, tongue tied there. So just making sure that's good. So today is just like I said, that massage should help. And then like I told you in one of the other videos, I'm kind of a nerd with Lego sets. So actually, since it was my birthday last week, I did get some Lego sets as gifts. So I have this NASCAR Technic set to build, and then I have the Disney 100 set as well to build. So I'm gonna build those two hopefully this weekend. See how far I get. They're not big sets. I mean, the Disney 100 is only 800 pieces, and then the NASCAR set's like 600, so it shouldn't take too long to build either. I mean, they're probably like 3-hour sets a piece. So yeah, we'll get started on those here in a little bit as well. But in the meantime, it's Saturday, college game days on, so there's a bunch of football games on today. My Astros play tonight. The Rangers play as well. I'm a fan of both Texas teams. I have a jersey for Astros, but if someone wants to give me a jersey too for the Rangers, I would wear it. It's whatever. Baseball, I like both Texas teams. Football, I'm a Texans fan. It's been, we'll see how tomorrow goes against Pittsburgh. J.J. Watt's getting his number retired in the Ring of Honor, so that'll be cool. My UTSA Roadrunners are off this week. Spurs are getting ready to start their season, and same thing with my Dallas Stars, which is hockey. So yeah, and then F1's off this week too, and NASCAR is racing tomorrow. So a lot of stuff in the sports world. And then next week is also the Chicago Marathon, which is one of the other majors. So good luck to everyone getting ready this week or the last week of training. And yeah, see how they do. Next week it's gonna be pretty cool. A lot of my favorites, I know like Emma Bates, Molly Seidel, I think Emily Sisson, I think Galen Rupp as well. They're all running Chicago next week. So it'll be pretty cool to see. I'm going to definitely watch that on next Sunday, see how they do. And yeah, hopefully they, we can get some Americans in the top 10. And yeah, so also this is the last couple of days left to donate to Team for Kids. So if you haven't done so, the link is in the description below. You have till October 3rd. It would mean a lot to me if you would donate. Anything and everything will help. Like I said as well, every $100, if you donate $100, you can sponsor a mile. Just let me know what mile 3, 23, and 26 are currently taken. I know there's 2 other people that still need to give me their miles. Actually, no, 3 other people that need to give me their miles, and I'll get them from them as well. But yes, so it's going to a great cause, Team for Kids. Like I said, it's October 3rd. you have to donate. So please, if you're watching this video between now and then, click on the link below, and anything and everything will help. So, but that'll end this week's video. So with that, we'll, you know, keep it going, and I'll see y'all in next week's video. And yeah, let's keep this training program going. So see ya.